on this weekend, so they collect the data sets.
Yeah.
So I check the data sets of the max value and the minimum value and average value and the standard deviation in each place. So there are at each place they have the these portions are land or any other places,
right.
But the same places. Yeah. So this is a time series data set.
Okay.
So and also the bi-weekly I made a yeah. So this is a data set. I mean the original data set was something like this. I show you. Original data set. I'm using both MATLAB and Excel,
yeah.
and rearranging data sets using Excel, and then trying to use conduct analysis on the MATLAB. So
makes sense.
Just a moment. And as for the Arctic sea ice data set, because of the reason of the satellite programs, they are lax. There are periods they don't have data sets.
Yeah.
So that I excluded those periods and made it. This is the data sets of the from year 1978 to recent year 2006. But those periods without data sets is excluded. So the data set you provided me before from 4 to 17, and also the this is originally something like this.
Yeah,
so that's right. But these areas without data set excluded. So this is a data set I did. So from cell C0, this is for yours. C1 to this is equal to this place.
Okay, yeah.
So this is a data set. So what I'm going to do is trying to figure out the relationships between each this and each degree.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So maybe as for the using a MATLAB, Carlos guidance, he will tell this Thursday after the meeting.
Yeah.
So I just want to get your suggestion or explanation of that. What the condition of the synaptic condition or something like that. So I want to record your comments and take into account for that.
Oh, I'm not sure I could do that right now. It's been several years since I looked at this.
Okay, so if you have any suggestions, so please tell me. So not for take you such a long time, but just your ideas or the paper. I have the paper for you. So I don't know much about the data set you made. So I appreciate if you explain the contents.
So
yeah,
these are aggregated by week.
Yes, aggregated by week. Yes. Original data はね、the original data は Arctic flow event. Yeah, this is the original data you provided me last time. So from year 1948 to the recently by day. So I aggregated by weekly.
Yep.
The exactly the same period that of the CIS extend data sets.
Right. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, you also provide me this kind of information.
That's right.
This one.
So yeah, I think one thing to do is I'm not sure that aggregating by week is the right time scale. Especially when you're looking at the influence of sea ice on something like this. So I mean, it's primarily a winter season pattern, right?
This one.
Yeah, and this is the one that's of most interest because it is one of the extreme. It is the extreme winter
event.
Yeah.
Well, what's happened? I mean, the extremely low temperature.
Yeah. So what happens is.
Paper maker. Okay,
Yeah.
you can use here, please.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the BC coast, right? So you basically have you have a low pressure system offshore and then a high pressure system here.
In wintertime.
In wintertime only. So you have very tight pressure gradient along the coast, and so in BC you have essentially valley systems that extend to the coast. So there's a series of mountain ranges, for example, in BC. And so the Okanagan Valley, for example, has it's a valley here, and so you'll have very cold air that basically just
through the Okanagan River, Okanagan Valley.
The valley, yeah. And so in many of the valley systems that extend to the coast, you'll have extremely cold temperature that occurs during this. So you get high wind speeds, you get really low temperatures.
How low? I mean, 10 degree or something, much more.
Oh, more than that.
More than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 10, minus 20, minus 30.
Usually, I mean, the 0 degree or something like that, but suddenly minus 10 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's very
and so that's
tragedy. It's kind of something like a tragedy.
Yeah,
for the farmers.
Yeah.
Right.
So the one suggestion I would have is to probably aggregate these counts to a longer time scale than weekly. So maybe by month or by season.
By month or by season.
Yeah. So maybe you start off with just looking at each, like an extended winter period maybe. So maybe starting in, I don't know, like November, December, January, February, March, or something like that.
Oh.
Or even into April.
Yeah.
So like the 6 coldest months.
6 coldest months.
And do that aggregation, and then see if there's a relationship between some measure of sea ice on that really long time scale, and then the number of events within that period.
How about the other events? I mean, there seem to be any other events. I mean, the Idaho High とか moist southwest flow or anticyclonic. It's not so.
Not that have an influence on
influences on
crops, really.
So this is a.
That's the main one.
Main one.
Yeah.
The other is a kind of a.
Just normal
weather. So the most important thing is to focus on the Arctic flow events during the winter season.
Yeah.
From November to April.
I think so, yeah.
But my idea is if the impacts of sea ice extent there must be kind of a time lag.
Yeah.
So if sea ice formulates lately, so maybe Arctic flow might not happen,
right.
For example.
Yeah.
So there may be another possibility to compare with the previous, during the previous year's situation.
Yeah, no, that's certainly true. And also, if you did a monthly, like if you just looked at the winter season, you could do look at the previous number of months, and then see what the influence is on Arctic outflows in the current month.
Okay.
So just do a lag regression type setup.
Usually, Arctic flow events happens from November to April.
Usually, yeah.
Usually. Yeah. So that it doesn't happen other periods.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't make sense to analyze values outside of kind of the winter season.
So they're focusing on that during exactly the periods when Arctic flow events.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. Okay, thank you. So